Hi guys, how are you? I can't believe a whole month has passed. So today's video, it's exciting. It's what I sold for the month of May. This is my first time, my record breaking. I've made $1,000 on all platforms, including eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari. So this is going to be a two-part video. I've never made this much money online with selling stuff. And most of these items, guys, that I'm going to show you are pretty much stuff that I had, like, for my dead pile. And it just, it's some things that I have here. I also have bought a few lots, but I didn't really sell that much. It's pretty much what I had in my death piles. So it just shows you that you don't have to keep going out all the time to keep buying stuff. Sometimes we have things right in our own house. So the month of May was a really good month. On eBay, I believe I sold more than 25 items. And I'm just going to, this video is going to be what I sold for the month of May on eBay. The next part will be what I sold on Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark. I'll put them all together because all combined, I think I didn't sell that much. Most of my profit came from eBay, which is pretty good. So I sold on eBay, guys, every single week for the month of May, which to me was record breaking. I've never actually, of all the times I've been selling on eBay, I've never actually had a whole month where I sold something almost every day, which was amazing. So the first item, and I will put, let's see, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put it on here. So I will show you guys what the items are, and then we'll talk about what it sold for. So this one actually came from my own personal closet. It's a Torrid Gorget blouse geometric tube print. I sold it for $22, and I did pay for shipping. The little backstory on this top, I had it for a while. I bought it at Torrid about a year ago, and I was pretty surprised that they still had it on the website for Torrid. I'm a plus size woman. In Torrid, they do fit plus size women, but they tend to fit more of the junior side. So it was nice on me, but it just didn't feel comfortable. And I don't know if because I'm a little bit heavy chest, maybe that's why I didn't feel that great. But I just didn't like how the fabric felt on my skin. I just didn't like how it felt on me in general. I felt like half the time I was wearing the top up to here instead of it just being straight down. So it's a really pretty top too. I mean, it has a nice split in the back, as you guys could see. This top on Torrid, it was being sold for $30, so $22 with free shipping was a good buy, and I only wore it like 2 times, so that's why I think I probably sold it. The next item is a Jigsaw Puzzle. If you guys have puzzles, please list them up. People are still buying them, especially people are still at home, they're still quarantined, they haven't gone back to work, they want fun things to do with their kids. So any puzzles that you have, I think I sold everything. I even had Christmas puzzles, people bought those too. So it doesn't matter if it's Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, whatever you have, if it's a puzzle, put it up. So this one I sold it for $8.67. I did charge $8.99 for shipping because, believe it or not, this little puzzle actually weighed a pound. And I was a little bit confused about that. But it did turn out to be $8, like close to 99 cents. So that was, I was safe on that one because I actually weighed it this time. This is just a bag that just keep giving for this one. This is a Monsters High Freaky Fusion Dolls Nightmare Rat Boy doll. I had bought a whole lot. I think I bought maybe 50 of these Monster High dolls from my local thrift store, and I've been selling them like $11, $20. So I usually put $20, and then I always charge $9 for shipping. And the reason why I charge $9 for shipping, because I put it in a shoebox. I could have done like free shipping, but I don't want the doll to arrive to my customer broken, because I don't want to put it in a poly bag or like a bubble bag, because I feel like it's going to get broken. And I will show you guys the kind of shoebox that I use. This is the one I use here. So yeah, I sold this, I had it for $20. It sat in my store for a couple of weeks. And then I had a buyer that said they would do a best offer $11. I said, sure, I took it. I mean, I only paid like $1 for it, so I definitely got my money back. The next one I sold, now this was such a nightmare. I had this item in my store for 2 years, 2 whole years. I could not get rid of it. I tried to put it on Amazon, I put it on Mercari, I would take it out and off and put it on eBay, and it never got sold. Finally, I sent a best offer and someone bought it. I was so happy. So I had it, originally I had it for $35 because that's what it was selling for when I had bought it 2 years ago on eBay. Nobody bought it. So then I put it in for $20. Someone sent me a best offer. I just clicked accept. And thank goodness I had the buyer pay shipping. They paid $3.80. This was very light to ship. So I sold it for $15. I remember I bought it for, I think I bought it for $4 on the thrift store. So I probably didn't lost money on it, but I wanted to get rid of it. I had it for 2 years, you know, and I was just, I don't know, it was Superman and Batman. It was originally from Walmart. From 2003, so it was pretty, you know, it was like a vintage toy, so I figured I would get some money on it, but for some reason I just couldn't sell it, and I don't know if it's because of my pictures, or maybe I didn't have enough of a good description. I don't know why, but I finally sold it. I was happy. The next one I sold was a Mountain Smith Day Lumber Pack Red. Now, if you guys have any type of like lumber bags or anything that has to do with outdoor activity, this is a time to sell them. People are going out, they're going to parks. I bought this at a recent trip that we went to before the pandemic. In November, my husband and I went to visit our best friends that live in Dallas, and I bought this bag for about $6. I knew it was worth something. I sold it for $35, and I did pay shipping. So the shipping cost me, it was so light to ship, I rolled it up and I put it in like a poly bag. I think it cost like $3 to $4 to ship this, so I didn't pay that much money for shipping. The next item I sold was a Brooks Brothers Men Original Fit Performance Top. Now, I bought this at the Salvation Army store. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I sold it for $25, and then I did charge, actually no, I paid for the shipping. The shipping didn't cost me that much. I think it was less than $4. The next one I have, this came out of my own personal closet again. This is an 8 International Concept Sequence t-shirt blouse. I sold this for about $25. I bought this. It was going to be for my husband's 40th party. Unfortunately, when COVID happened, we had to cancel the party, and I never actually wore this top, so there was no reason for me to keep it in my closet. After the pandemic, everything was closing down, and I was gonna go anywhere, and I'm like, oh, this is just gonna collect dust. I might as well just sell it. So I went to a good home. I sold it for $25, and I did pay shipping. This one is an old lot that I had from my mom's store. She used to be, she used to have a little store, and she would sell things, and she would buy big pallets. This was actually, I think I have one more. This is a new open box Calvin Klein ladies cotton blend bikini panties. I sold it for $17, plus the buyer did pay for, actually no, I keep saying buyer. I paid for shipping. Yeah, I had a couple of these for a long time, and you know, sometimes they sell really quick. The ones that were open box, I have one more left. The open box, people didn't really want to buy them, but I took really good pictures, and you know, they're pretty new, so they're just the box. And I don't know if it was a return or someone bought it and they opened it, didn't like it, and they brought it back to the store. But it had tags on it, and it even still had like the tape wrapped around it, so it wasn't really mint condition. I guess that's why I was able to sell it for $17. The next one I sold was kind of a low price. I wish I would have gotten like close to $30 for this dress. It's a Key West Tropical Vibrant spaghetti strap. If you come across this dress, this type of designer, pick it up. They do pretty good on eBay. Just my dress in particular didn't do good, but this brand does pretty good. And I don't know, and I will put the other brand, I believe, I don't know if it's similar to the Lily Picks, but I will put that here. I think that's why a lot of people buy this brand. When I first came across it, I actually thought it was the other brand, but it wasn't. It was a Key West Tropical Vibrant color. I never heard of it before. I said, why not? I bought it. I think I paid like less than $5 for this dress. So I put it for $12 and the buyer did pay $6. I didn't really get that much. I think this was the best offer. Again, I had this dress for a long time. I thought I would be able to sell it, and I just didn't sell it for as much as I wanted to. The next one I sold was a Hasbro Junior Personal Video Wiggles. Wiggles is a pretty good video DVD to buy for young kids. They do pretty good. So I sold it for $19 and the buyer did pay $3.50. I mean, they had some that were sold for like $40. I could have got a little bit higher, but for some reason I couldn't sell by that much. And that happens. Sometimes you will buy an item and you see a lot of people sell the item for like a high price, and for some reason you can't sell it for that price. And I don't know if maybe those people that sold it for that price, the person probably wanted the item, because I've got lucky before. I've sold stuff for close to $200 on Amazon or on eBay because the person was looking for it. So I don't know if that's the case, but I'm happy with $19 since I did pay nothing for this. I think I bought this at the Goodwill Outlet by the pound. So, anytime you buy CDs or DVDs, you pay like 99 cents for them. That's pretty good. Next one I sold, this was a big mistake. This was actually a retail arbitrage, and this was from Kmart. They were closing down. I bought it for $9 and I sold it for $16 and I paid the shipping. I had this for a long time. I bought it back in February. I just sold it in May, so it didn't move, and at that point I just wanted to get rid of it. And there were a size 9X. I was asking close to $25 and nobody was buying it for $25, so $16. And I don't believe I priced it for $16. I think this is what they had offered me, because I did put it for $25, which I thought was a fair price, but they said $16. I said, you know what, I had this for a long time, let me just get rid of it, and I just took the offer. The next one was Max Studio flower dress. Oh, this dress was a nightmare to sell, and I'll tell you guys why. I don't know if it's the same person that sent me like maybe 5 or 6 offers for this dress. I put this dress $10 free shipping because I had bought this dress practically for nothing. I think I bought it for less than $2 because I believe it was 75% off at my local thrift store. I don't know if it was Black Friday or if it was the day after Christmas, the day before Christmas. I don't know, but I know I paid nothing for it. So, and I had it for a while. And I believe I put like $10, and I wasn't going to budge in my price. But I kept, sometimes you'll put best offers and nobody will set you an offer. And sometimes you will list things even though you don't put best offers, but people will still email or ask you a question. This one, I don't know if it was this woman. One woman kept sending me emails and she wanted me to sell it to her for $8. And I said to her, I said politely no. I kept putting back 10 because in my mind, I felt like if I sell it for $8 and I ate the shipping price, I would have made a profit. So I said to her $10 because I know shipping would cost me less. It would cost like close to $3 and like 75 cents or 99 cents because it's very light. It's like, it didn't even weigh an ounce. I think it weighed like point something. So it was very, very light. So I said to her, I can't accept $8, $10. And she kept sending me offers after offers for $8. I said no. So now I just ignored her after that. So then I had put it up on eBay for $15. And then I put the best offer option. And then somebody had offered me $10. I bet you it's that same woman. And I said, yeah. I didn't go back to check if it was her, but I'm pretty sure it was her because I said no to her like 7 times. And then the next morning, I'm like, okay, well, maybe if I put $15 and do free shipping, I could make a little bit more. But I really was looking for $10. And as soon as I put that out, the person bought it within that moment. So I bet you it was the same person. It's just back and forth, and then she actually bought it for $10. I'm like, okay, whatever. The next item I sold was a Vineyard Vine Classic Wheel Tie. This I sold it for $18. The buyer did pay $39 for shipping. Vineyard Vins is a really good brand. It's like that New England style to it. So I could have got a little bit more Nautica style, New England Nautica style. I could have got a little bit more, but I didn't. But I did accept the $18, and then I said, okay, they were paid shipping. This, a round of applause, guys. This was my first wholesale lot that I sold, and I bought this from Wholesale Ninja. Now I didn't show you guys an unboxing video because I didn't think the video was that great to share with you guys, but I promise you I have two good unboxing box for you guys that's coming in, and I'm gonna put a clothing rack, and I'm just gonna show you guys the clothing that came from that box. I think that's much easier instead of just holding it in my hand. That way you guys can at least see the item. But yeah, this was my first sale. I was really happy. So I sold it for $10.95. I did pay for shipping. I got my money back because this cost me less than $2 per item. It was 100 items, personal beauty. I think I paid, I will put the price what I paid here for it, so that way you guys can see it. I don't know, I think I paid 130 something for it, but I think it cost me less than $2, so I didn't make my money back. But yeah, I was really happy I sold this. I was excited. It was my first wholesale item that I sold. Next one, now this was a brand new, it wasn't unopened. This is a Monsters High First Day High School Frankenstein doll. I bought this at Kmart. This was way before they were closed. I bought this like almost a summer ago. They had them for $2, so I bought like at least 4 to 5 of them, and I believe I have one more. I'm not sure if I sold all of them, but I sold all of them, and I sold them for anywhere from $15 to $20. That was the price range, and I sold this one for $20, and the shipping cost me like, I think it was like $4 or something change. It didn't cost that much because I was able to put it in a bubble bag. This, okay, so we'll go to the next one. So the next one I sold was a Candace navy blue floral print vibrant blouse. I sold it for $7, and the buyer, they paid $4.75 for shipping. The next one I sold was an old cell phone I have. It's an LG Style 4 32 gigabytes. I sold it for $49, and then the buyer paid $8 for shipping. This actually came from a whole lot from one of my closest friends. She gave me a whole bunch of clothing that she doesn't want to wear anymore. One Love Clothes in Los Angeles. This is a brand you're typically going to find at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It's a good brand. It's very popular at those stores. I got it for free. So I sold it for $15, and I paid the shipping because I didn't pay anything for it, so any money was good. The next one came from a lot from my mom's store. I talk about this lot in every single video. She bought a whole bunch of lot from liquidations, and she thought these games were worth a lot of money. I did too, and they were all dogs. They weren't worth anything. So, but the good thing is I was able to sell all of them, but not for the price we thought we were going to sell them. This is a DMC Devil May I Cry. I sold it for $3, and then the buyer paid the $3.75. So I probably made like maybe $1 on this. The next one I sold, this is a retail arbitrage. I had bought this over a year ago from Dollar Tree. It's a Nickelodeon Teenager Mutant Turtles keychain. I sold it for $8, and I did pay for shipping. Next one I sold was a Nina Marcus Navy Blue Preferred Shopping Tote Bag, Scallop Edge. This is a really nice vegan bag, and I could have gotten a lot of money for this bag, but I put it for $50 when I bought it over a year ago. Nobody was buying it, so then I had it up for I think I had it up for $40 at one time, nothing. So then I put it for $20. I put best offer, and then I also charged $5.99 for shipping. Someone sent me an offer of $18. I said okay. I took it. I was pretty shocked. It's like $2 less. So I'm like, that's fine. I did put it for $5.99 shipping, so I sold that. Next one I sold was a Uno Attack card game. I feel really bad with this person. I sold it for $22, and the buyer paid $12 for shipping. The reason why I feel bad, I forgot to mail the instructions to this game, but I'm pretty sure they know how to play it. I didn't get a message or anything back, but I'm probably gonna maybe tomorrow I'm gonna have to send this out to them. It's gonna cost me probably a few cents to mail it out, but I just want to make sure that they have the instructions, because when I took the pictures I did include the instructions. I didn't do it, so I don't usually make that mistake. I was pretty upset about it, but and I just forgot to mail it out. The next one I sold was Chico's Pullover White Sweater. Chico's is a really good brand to sell on eBay. I see a lot of people selling Chico's on eBay, and the prices range from anywhere from $15 up to $100. I sold this for $15, and I did pay for shipping. The next one I sold was Stranger Things Palace Arcade handheld electronic game. Not really something to brag about, but I thought I could have got more. I sold it for $19.99. The buyer did pay $9.90 for shipping. I thought I could have got close to $30, but I did buy this at Kmart, and I bought it for, I think I paid like $12 or $10 for it. So it really didn't make a big profit there. So, but you live and learn. Next thing I sold, we're going into my scrubs. You guys know how much I love to sell nursing scrubs. I sold Hello Kitty pink hearts. I sold this for $6. The buyer did pay $5 for shipping. The next one I sold is the Zoe Chloe Flyaway print top. I sold it for $13, and the buyer paid $3.75. The next item I sold was a soft white shirt with navy blue stars. I sold it for $10, and I did pay for shipping. This is actually for one of my coworkers at work. I sell some items for her. So this was a Godzilla Ultimate Collection, $50.96. I would have got close to $300 for this. And the reason why I sold it so low, it was I believe it was a 5-disc series, yes. So out of the 5, 4 are sealed and 1 is open. So you know when things are unopened, they're not sealed, you can't sell them for high profit. At first, I did put it for $200. Nobody budged. I kept getting low offers of like $50, $60, $80, which I probably should have taken the $80, but I regret it. But yeah, so I put it in for like, I think I had it for like $60, and then I don't know how I came up with this price. I think I set a best offer, and I put like $50. I added some few change in there. No, I take that back. I had it for, I don't know, it was close to like $60. I put a percentage of sale. So I ran a sale, and that's why I got that price, $50.96. I did pay for shipping. I will get 20%, and my friend. The next item I sold was a Power Ranger Beast Morphin Lighting collection. This was a good sale. I did like a Memorial Day sale. I sold this one for $29.75, and I paid for shipping, which was less than $5, I believe. And then I sold another one of the Monsters High Day School Frankenstein doll. I sold it for $20 again, and then I did offer free shipping. Next one I sold was the Lost Complete Fit Season. I sold it for $20, and then I did pay for shipping. The other item I sold, I talked about this in my previous haul, what I sold for month of April. This was a Star Wars Empire Strike Back comic. I bought this $1 from a vendor. I went to my local town has an annual yard sale. Unfortunately, we won't have one this year because of the pandemic. Usually it's around June, so it wouldn't be this Saturday, it would be the following Saturday. I would have been going and setting up. So yeah, so she was closing down her table. She had a few shirts, and then she goes, oh, you want to buy? So I bought it for $1, and then I sold it for $10, and the buyer paid $4 for shipping. Next one, I put this up on, I think I put it out the last day. I think I put it on May 28th. And then within an hour, I sold it. So I sold it for $18, and the buyer paid for shipping. So these were what I sold for the month of May on eBay. The month of May was a great month. Unfortunately, as you guys already know, I don't need to go into great details, but with what happened to George Floyd was heartbreaking for me and for anybody. You don't have to be a person that looks like me to feel the pain that every American, every human being felt in this planet. So, you know, it was going really well, but then the last few days in May, I just felt really like, I felt really depressed. I felt heartbroken. I felt scared. I just felt miserable, and I just felt so bad. And then I watched that video, which was more horrific. So then that's why there was a delay in this video. But overall, guys, we will overcome this just like we overcome many things that happen in this nation and worldwide, and we will come together. I really hope you guys had a great month for what sold for the month of May. I was very excited. Like I said, this was the first time I've ever sold $1,000 for 1 month. I've never done that before. And I don't know if I did something different. Pretty much, I think I might have listed a little bit more on eBay than usual. But it shows when you do list, you try different things, you list different stuff. You don't just stick to one topic or one category. You try different things, and that's how you're able to make a profit. So I hope the month of June to bypass the mark that I just did. If you guys love this channel, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below. Also follow me on Instagram. I do post a lot of stuff on Instagram, inspirational, what's in my closet, sometimes unboxing things. I hope to see you guys soon. And I will see you guys for the part 2. I promise it won't be as long as this video, but I will see you guys again. Take care, guys, and bye-bye.